thrilling presentation of the National Football League.
As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we get a Thursday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go on Thursday Night Primetime. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out is our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first two seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year. There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
First give on the ground, it's Woody Marks. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. From the gun, Marks gets it. And give him 9 on that run. Now they've got third down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
That's caught. This is good. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They give inside the jump. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on third and goal now.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. It's
and he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards and 41 touchdowns.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
4-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30.
180! What's up?
Baker now. It's Godwin again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Good. Watch.
Toss left side for Irving. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets in space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Good. Start.
From the red zone now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here's the give to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Good. 180. Hey, 133.
Right back to Irving now. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown run.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
14, Texans 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Begin the drive to Chubb. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the gun, Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the 46. The right side hauled in by Collins. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. Here's Chubb up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He beams one deep right, intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Yep.
Get to Irving to start this drive.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Baker now off the play fake. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
180. Done.
Irving on the counter. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Stroud. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Jamil Dean.
Oh, right.
Again, Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
To the air, third and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
A gain of 18.
That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday night primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
118.
Running this off here to Marks. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Stroud. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up.
All right.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a one-score game in the first half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4.
Texans 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the give, this is Irving. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, give to Irving. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Ball at the 33 for first down.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. He lofts it deep left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Irving here from the gun. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Play made by H.B.I.C.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Riley Dixon on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud escapes the pocket, and he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Good return for him, up past their own 40. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
180!
Once again, Irving. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set. 180. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Set. Done.
Irving on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Six. What's what?
Baker now from the gun. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
After the sack, they're left third and goal now from the 13.
Set. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on fourth and goal.
Set. 180. What's up?
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Chubb. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. From the gun, Stroud. And they pick him off again! And the Buccaneers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
As a quarterback, the one thing you want to do is you want to gain the trust of everybody around you, but in particular, your coordinator. And your offensive coordinator just trusted you inside your own 10 to take care of the football. And when you break that trust and you give the ball away, I doubt we see another one of those decisions backed up near their own goal line.
Set. What's up?
Play fake, it's Mayfield. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. It looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Irving can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Good. 180.
Switch!
What's that?
They go to him again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
Good. 180. Done.
Irving. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Texans 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll start this drive with Marks. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 29. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down throw by Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, put them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here we go. 18.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
23 yards. And the Texans.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. They send a man in motion. On play action, here's Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now for Raymond James. And it's the Texans looking at 3rd and 4. Throwing again, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good. First down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Carry here for Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going with Irving here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the 3rd. They certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
What's that?
This is Irving on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. And the Buccaneers, first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
180! Done! What's that?
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
180! What's that? Done!
Baker now off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
20!
3rd and short, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a 1st down. Throwing, Baker. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
180! What's that?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
180! Done!
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Good. 180! What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
That's why these coaches get paid, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the 1st half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stroud throwing here on first. Put some heat up, and they pick him off again! Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
180! What's up?
They give to Irving, left side. Oh, they lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
A first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A 6-yard pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
The 37-yard line.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Marks gets it. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
18!
Stroud now on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Begins his return at the 16. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Good. 20! What's up?
Mayfield will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll come up first and 10.
Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 28-yard
180!
line.
What's up?
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Taken down by full run show Fadakasi.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
180! That! Watch out!
Baker now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Kingsley. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Trying to get it with the option. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative, the last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game. Just inch them a little bit closer.
Johnson now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
King! 180! What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now a carry by Irving. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
The 48-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. 180!
Baker now. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Set. What's up?
Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lead by 14.
Let's see, Kate, I think trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now.
Buccaneers 31, Texans 16. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out now come the Texans on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over. They begin the drive with Chubb. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
All right. 19.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
The Texans set to punt. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Baker out of the pistol. That's caught. It's Kate Otten. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
What's up?
Cross left side for Irving. Has a lane inside the 35. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
180.
White has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-possession game. It's a Rashad White touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow the lead now to 22 points.
Texans 16. Chase McLaughlin to kick.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Stroud to throw on first down. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Here we go. 18.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
All right.
Stroud on the sneak. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. That brings us to the end of 3 on Thursday night primetime. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the fourth. New set of downs for him at the 38.
At 18. That's it.
First down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They're going to run for it with Joe. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
All set up now for first and 10.
At 18. What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Gets him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally. Without routes,
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
this overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up.
18.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jamel Everyone turns to hear from our referee. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
And toss it here to Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 10 now. Hauled in by Godwin. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180. What's that?
Here's Baker. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times at the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
180. What's that?
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. 180. What's that?
From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 45, Texans 16. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
6 yards. It's second down.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
And the Texans first down.
Already.
It's a design boot. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Strand again. Short pass brought in. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. And now they're staring at a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Irving on the inside give. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
180. Start.
Irving on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180.
Running right, it's Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Best SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
180! What's up?
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. They cost him 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
What's up?
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of 2, and that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
180! What's up?
No run. It's White. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Texans just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ow, that's right. What are you?
Back to throw, Stroud. They'll set up a screen here for Marks. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They're out now, ready to punt it. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Buccaneers, then receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Good. What's up?
Drive starts with a carry by White. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Good. 180! What's up?
They run the counter with White. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know my all those damage.
it's a win for the Buccaneers. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners is with